Hello everyone, in this episode we are going to assist to a wedding, and to start I'm going to craft 2 runes. So let's try with, I have already one I can use. So manage runes, let's put this one, the giant one. Okay. And for Sibyl, I need to craft one. Yeah, I need to craft one. So let's do that now. Turn off power. Good. So we are also going to retrace our step, I think, a little, because I did not recharge my source. I should have done that when I had the chance. I'm going to do that on the plants I have killed. Maybe I can talk to him now?
Stuck sitting here while Kem goes.
The spirit continues to stand by and scowl at the ransacked barracks.
Say that you found Magister Brandt, but he must have succumbed to his wounds.
Damn it! That cheapskate owed me gold. Oh, Brent.
Ask about all of this unfolded.
The paladins just showed up. No notice, ready for a scrap. They claimed we were traitors and were plotting with the Black Ring. Lunatics, a lot of them. Stuck sitting here while Kem goes rummaging around in the
Ask him if there is any truth to the accusation of Black Ring collusion.
Are you mad? They're our sworn enemies. Whatever evidence the paladins think they have is false. And I hope my brethren make them choke on it.
Take your leave. Okay, let's go back here, just for a second. And let's see if I can feed on this aura. Should have done this earlier. I can. Cozy flower. Yes. Maybe here. Okay, let's go back to the square.
Paladins promise the good council school will reopen soon.
The Royal Guard's eyes widen as you approach, and his calloused fingers reach towards the wolf insignia adorning his uniform.
Marcus. Marcus Miles.
Correct him. He is to call you beast.
The dwarf presses a forefinger against her lips and lets out a shush.
You don't know me, but I know you. The rebellion lives, Marcus. You're lucky to have found an ally here. You won't find many in this house, and certainly not among the Queen's regiment. That Isbel hasn't found me out is a minor miracle.
Tell him you need to speak with Michael Ross. Loa sent you.
Lohar? I knew to expect a sorcerer. I didn't know it'd be you.
He leans closer, his voice tight.
The rebellion is in danger. You are in danger. Do not reveal yourself here, Marcus. The guards won't know you unless you announce yourself. Your rebels braved the hinterlands, they braved the wave dancer, and now they brave a poisoned court. They need you alive.
Take your leave.
He nods to the door, then takes the rigid stance of a proper royal guardsman.
So I need to be careful, I guess.
Should do a stop tank and maybe tidy the garden. Oh, I didn't see you there. Sorry, it's been, quite a day. You need a hand with anything, let me know.
Okay, useless, but it's a unique. What? Okay. Say you're surprised the store wasn't closed for the wedding.
You and me both. Worked for Ross for a decade. I'd half expected an invitation of my own. But even with half of Arks lying dead in his garden, he still wants the shop open.
Oh, everyone is dead, okay.
And again, if I'd been at the wedding... The fact that the boss loves counting his pennies is probably the only reason I'm breathing. That said, it doesn't feel right to be hawking wares with that next door.
Tell him you
Job's a
have...
job, though. Can hardly leave Arks with naught but empty pockets.
Tell him you have an invitation to the wedding.
The wedding? Barduna, haven't you heard? I'm so sorry, there's been a tragedy. You can head into the garden to see for yourself, if you've the stomach for it. Not sure how much longer I'll be here, but if you've a need of supplies, let me know.
Tell him you suspect he's keeping the good stuff from you. Ask him why.
Huh, you don't waste time on the niceties, do you? Well, I wouldn't show this to just anyone, but you're not just anyone, are you, beast?
All I did
This is not bad,
was cheer the bride
but it's not...
for the size of her nose.
Well,
I'm lucky I was posted indoors. That I'd be drawing breath now if I was in the
Druids
garden.
warfare, pyro. What? What am I doing? I can...
Nothing sacred
No,
anymore.
it's not better.
Or safe.
That's crazy. Druids warfare. I'm going to take this... No, it's... Yeah, I'm going to take it, I can.
I'm lucky I was posted indoors. That I'd be drawing breath now if I was in the garden.
For the size of her nose.
Ooh, not bad, eh?
No. Tell him the Dwarf Loire sent you to talk to Michael Ross.
He
Michael
writes
Ross.
his jaw in thought and gives you a long look.
Lower, eh? The boss has been getting messages from dwarves all over, but that is an interesting one. He's not exactly everyone's favourite dwarf. Not that you're winning too many popularity polls yourself, Beast. No offence. But talk to the guard at the door. I really shouldn't say any more.
Take your leave.
Take care of yourself.
He knew who I am, so I could... I feel I could talk to him about Loire.
The royal protector sighs, but barely looks up from the floorboards.
If you're here for the wedding, there was... It's over now. So be on your way.
Not a hesitation. What happened at the wedding exactly?
Oh, it was a beautiful sight, it was. Till it wasn't. Voidwoken came out of nowhere, trashed the place and tore up most of the guests. A real bloodbath. Bride's completely broken about it, poor thing. I ain't the comforting type, but I've half a mind to give her a few pats on her back, if it means she'd quiet down.
Flash the invitation you got from the drunkard and claim you're a good friend of the bride.
She gives you a steady, defiant stare. A spark of recognition lights up her eyes, but is gone in a flash.
Yeah, figured you for a friend of the family. Go on in. Maybe you can stop that woman's insufferable sniffling.
Let's talk to the girl.
Gods, I am so sorry. How could I have known?
She looks up at you with glassy eyes, wiping her tear-streaked face on one brocade sleeve.
Again, this voice everywhere.
A girl's wedding should be the happiest day of her life.
Ask what happened. Why is she so miserable at her own wedding party?
She looks down at her feet. Seeing her blood-spattered wedding slippers, her face crumples and tears spring from her eyes.
I should be so happy. Everybody should be so happy. But before we could even cut our wedding cake, there were Voidwoken everywhere. We barely made it indoors alive. But not everyone was so lucky. I can hardly bear to think of them. Their wives and husbands and children back in the kingdom, left to grieve alone.
Raise your eyebrows and note that Voidwoken only appear where source is used.
What are you insinuating? We're merchants, not mystics. You should have seen those void monsters. All that blood, all that death. They didn't deserve... We didn't.
She buries her head in her hands, sobbing uncontrollably.
Take your leave. Let's talk to the Haunty, I guess.
The woman cries on.
Okay.
If that ain't a bad omen, nothing is.
Let's use civil on this one before using beast.
The dwarf stares grimly into space. Rings adorn his fingers, some of which glitter with ornate rose-tinted jewels. You notice one has a gem missing.
If you'll excuse me, I'd just as soon be left with my thoughts.
Okay. Good inventory. You heard that he has had some trouble with Voidwoken.
I bet you heard. I bet everyone is talking about this cursed wedding. Perhaps my warhorse of an aunt is right. Perhaps this is what I get for debasing myself. Still, what's done is done. The marriage is final. That's the important thing.
Note that he doesn't seem too distraught that his nuptials turn into bloodbath.
People die all the time. Weddings aren't exempt. Not even my own. Unfortunately, sometimes people survive beyond their usefulness.
State that you sense more than mere callousness in these words. You detect a plotting mind. He is up to something, isn't he?
The dwarf turns away from the window, his dark, narrow eyes taking you in for the first time.
And what might you mean by that?
Grin and observe that if the merchant dies, he will surely leave his estate to his daughter.
The dwarf is silent for a moment, his head held high as he appraises you.
I see. A little accident concerning Old Man Ross, and the will in my own hands. That could indeed be just the ticket. And what would be required of me if such a thing were to happen?
You don't care about gold or favor. Ask what else he has to offer.
I have a certain skill with alchemy. I could certainly teach you a thing or two. Of course, if you don't have the wit for that, I can see you richly rewarded in all manner of potions. They could grant you health, strength, or even love.
Deal, spit on your hand and reach out to shake his.
The dwarf recoils. His face is a mask of abject horror.
That won't be necessary. Just see that it's done. By Duna's beard, these savages.
Let's use Beast now.
The dwarf subtly tries to wave you away, hissing at you from the side of his mouth.
Are you moon-touched? Don't speak to me. I hired someone like you so I would not be seen to be involved. Imbecile.
Too late, I guess. Okay. Let's use Beast.
A well-dressed dwarf paces around the room, overseeing the packing of trunks. He doesn't look up as he addresses you.
Yes, thank you for coming. Indeed, it would have been a beautiful ceremony, if only...
The dwarf trails off as he takes in the sight of you. His face goes from soft to stern as his eyes meet yours.
Marcus Miles, of all the days, I've enough on my mind without the likes of you turning up.
Tell us to cut the crap and tell you where you can find Queen Justinia.
Oh, Marcus, how usual of you. Of course, there's only one reason you'd come to Arx. Heed my advice and leave this place before you do something stupid.
Sight. Justinia is in trouble. If you can talk to her, maybe she can see reason.
Talk? The beast o' the sea can bottle his barbarism long enough to talk? Not likely.
True. Say that Loa asks you to intervene, that you might be able to talk sense into her.
Lohar? Then...
He peers into your eyes, looking for a sign of honest intent, and, satisfied, his face softens.
When the crackdowns and decrees came, I defended her. When she exiled you, I joined in the applause. But this new plan of hers, I want to believe I do, but something's not right, Marcus. She's tuned me out. Well, she's tuned everyone out. Everyone but that advisor of hers, that Isbale. Her quacking all but drowns us out.
Ask about Isabel. Who is she? Where did she come from?
Hell if I know. A terrible answer, but it's all I've got. But it wasn't long after she started hovering around Justinia that things started to change. Justinia's always been hard, if you know what I mean, but never heartless. I don't know what her endgame is, but I don't want to be anywhere near when it begins.
Hurry things along. Where is the queen? Maybe accuse him of cowardice. What is he planning, to simply flee Arx rather than confront the queen?
Is the beast o' the sea really going to accuse me of running away when the going gets tough? The man who all but handed the queen to a cold-blooded conniver so he could drown himself in rum and sorrow?
He notices the hot blood spreading across your cheeks and contains himself.
Look, I'm sorry I'm out of line. Did you see my daughter downstairs? Did you see our courtyard? If getting out of Arx makes me a coward, then so be it. I'd sooner take my business to Black Peak Isle than stay here a moment longer.
Hurry things along. Where is the queen?
She's holding court in the sewers, if you can believe it. Go to my wine cellar. Pull out the vintage called Lula Bell. It will open the way for you. And take this key. You'll know where to use it when the time comes. Is there more you need from me?
Scratch Noggin. Did he know his daughter's betrothed asked you to kill him?
What? Impossible. That's the wine talking, that is.
Say it's not only true, but you were offered a handsome reward.
Yes, yes. This news does muddle things a tad. I tell you what. You seem a loyal dwarf, a true servant of the kingdom. See Dorian dead, and I will meet his offer.
Nod, it will be done.
Be quick about it. I do not have the luxury of time.
Let's talk to Lulabelle.
You've come to serve, yes? Excellent. Bring me my slippers. Chop chop.
Shake your head. You are no one's servant, and certainly no pig's servant.
Aw, it's always so adorable when the peasants pretend they have lives of their own.
Sure, there is a lot to steal here. When I can, in fact, do it right. Okay, let's continue. So, the ceiling. Where do I need to go? I think it's downstairs, right? Would make sense. I will come back here later, I suppose. Okay, and I don't know where I need to go just now. Okay, let's continue. This is a garden, I think. I should go over there, right?
Something stinks around here.
Yep.
So much death on such a lovely day.
Sewer key again. Quote as convened, the sewers are hardly an ideal location, but there is more than enough space here to conduct my research. G remains blissfully ignorant, convinced that our plan is in actuality hers. She may not be weak of body, but she is certainly weak of will. You can reach her through the cellars using the key I gave you, and remember, when selecting a wine, choose the one that shares its name with the pig. It pairs well with success, I hear. Well.
Curled upper lip, lightly bobbing head, unwavering gaze. There's no doubting the spirit's distaste of current circumstances.
Tell him about the note you found on his corpse. What was his purpose here? Who does he work for?
The spirit's sneer intensifies.
Be on your way. Sibyl.
Curled upper lip, lightly bobbing head, unwavering gaze. There's no doubting the spirit's distaste of current circumstances.
Tell him again about the knot.
The spirit's sneer intensifies.
Point out that he is dead, clearly, definitively dead. There is no reason to hide the truth now.
A job for the Queen? Now get your scraggy elven mug away from Mike!
The spirit of a dwarf guard patrols the garden, oblivious to the fact that he's dead. The spirit of a guard gazes around the garden sternly.
This bouquet's mine. Get in my way.
The spirit of an elven dignitary remains seated in a pew where the wedding unfolded. He stifles a disinterested yawn. The spirit of a dwarven attendee attempts to discreetly sip from a goblet of spectral wine he stashed beneath him.
A collection of what seem to be template wedding vows. Some mention love, but quite a few read like legal contracts. Flipping through it, you find one with 2 whole paragraphs on inheritance rights. It's circled in red ink.
The spirit of a dwarven lady stands eagerly by, as if she's waiting to catch a bouquet.
Tell the spirit that the wedding is over. She and the other guests are dead.
The spirit shoos you away absently, her gaze fixed intently on the arc that the bouquet is taking through the air.
Take your leave.
Come on, through it!
The spirit of an elegantly dressed woman glances around.
Get in my way and you'll get an elbow in the eye.
The spirit of a dwarven lady remains rapt by the since-interrupted wedding ceremony. She dabs away some tears with a handkerchief. The spirit of a dwarf watches the ceremony with a scowl. He tugs at his ornate collar in an effort to loosen it.
Get in my way and you'll get an elbow in the eye.
Well.
They look hostile.
They look hostile indeed. Okay, they don't look very dangerous, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, of course, they explode. Where is the last one? Oh, that was good. Easy one, but...
What is happening out here? Haven't we seen enough tragedy today?
Tell him about the ambush and ask where the cake came from.
He considers the wreckage surrounding the ex-cake. Understanding dawns.
That cake, it came from the doctor, with a letter of congratulation. It was truly a magnificent sight, but the wedding was cut short before we could even slice it. Voidwoken, sabotage, bad cake. You'd think someone had it in for our little lady.
Ask about the doctor. Who is this person?
Few have seen his face, and no one knows his name. He corresponds only by messenger. The townspeople seldom speak of him, which is strange now that I think of it. He'll open your belly and fill it with jelly. The doctor is in, the doctor is in. He'll rip off your toes and shove them up your nose. The doctor is in, the doctor is in. Heard a kid singing that the other day. Her mother heard it too and beat the poor tyke senseless. That was funny, I have to admit. Gotta take your entertainment where you can when you're on duty.
Wonder where the doctor lives.
It's easiest if I show you. Let me see your map.
He shakes his head and whistles as he identifies the doctor's home on your map.
If there was ever a house that was haunted, well, that's the one. They say almost no one gets in, and those who do never come out. Perhaps he feeds them cake, hmm?
Bid him tell you all he knows about the doctor.
There is little to tell. He's just the doctor. He speaks to few, and few wish to speak of him unless they're desperate. No one even knows his name.
Be on your way.
Can't say I blame you. I don't want to appear disloyal. But as dwarfen weddings go, this one had a tad more blood than usual. A tad.
Get in my way and you'll get an elbow in the eye.
Let's go talk to the son-in-law. He's gone.
Wait, where the hell did that Dorian fella go?
Let's talk to the chair, or Isla.
I was just looking for my husband. He was right here a minute ago.
Really?
I just turned away to refill my goblet, looked back and he was gone.
Gently ask her if she might know where to find him.
Can't think of anywhere he'd rather be than here by my side at this terrible time. Perhaps he's at his house near the barracks. Maybe he went there to fetch something to comfort me.
She looks around her, seeming completely lost.
Lean in and whisper that he wanted to kill her father. That's why he is gone.
She stares at you in horror. You think you see that strange pink tint in her eyes fade a little.
What? No, that's not true. That's impossible.
Tell her you're trying to help her and her father. You have no reason to lie.
Her eye twitches and her mouth moves silently, but aggressively. It almost looks as if she's having an argument with herself. When she looks up at you again, the pink tint has cleared completely from her eyes.
How could he? How could he? I've got to find my father. I must warn him.
Raise your hand to stop her. He already knows, and he asks you to find her husband.
He trusted a stranger over his own daughter. I bet his pig knew about my husband before I did too.
She slumps in her seat, looking even more miserable and dejected than ever.
Explain that you are hunting down the groom. Does she have any idea where he might be?
If he's not here, he might have gone back to his house by the barracks. He should have known something was up. He never brought me there. But he'd always come back stinking to high heaven of chemicals.
Ask why the groom might have wreaked such havoc.
And what would it matter now?
Wish her well and take your leave.
She nods sadly, gaze dropping to the carpet.
Let's continue. So let's try to reach the sewer.
Come on, through it. This bouquet is mine.
Is it over here? Not even sure. Oh, it's not here. Okay, let's go back to the house.
This bouquet is mine. Get in my way and you'll get an elbow in the eye.
Dad, I'd be drawing breath now if I was in the garden.
Okay, this is here. Oh, I think I forgot to do something with one pair of boots. Let's use this, some nails, if I can find it. Can find it. Should be somewhere. Okay. Let's continue. Coin purse somewhere. Yeah, you can see there's something over here. So what is it? It was Lullabelle. Interesting. Nothing to see, I guess, right? Yeah, let's continue.
It's yours, if that vile stench doesn't deceive me. Queen Justinia and her lackeys are down here somewhere.
Where am I? Okay. Okay. There's going to be traps, right? Yeah.
The pointy things are everywhere! Watch out!
What's that? Sure, you can go here, right? You can't.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Okay, good to know. Oh, and the...
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Yeah. Something is wrong, right? Yeah. This should be here. And this is here, but I should not be here. I don't have haste. Yeah, it's not useful. Come on. Well, I guess fine. Why? Okay. I really have to be careful, right? Death for crate.
This looks like the cargo of the Peacemaker.
Exactly.
Mortis was right. The cargo was... I've spotted something.
You did. Technically, I can't die because Pain is with me, so I can die from... Let's pick this up. I can pick it up. I don't think I will use it, but Stone Lady Vengeance, you never know.
A city and its people can be measured by the...
What you doing?
Continue.
A little girl looks you square in the face. She doesn't smile, she doesn't frown, and she sure as hell doesn't look shy.
Then how you were taking a walk and just wandered in here.
A hidden room? In the sewers? Past the traps and the spiders? Not likely. I need to think about this.
She thinks about this.
Now that you're here, can't very well leave. Suppose you told someone. Nah, that wouldn't do. Nah, you'll just have to die. Get my troll to do it. Yeah, that's what we'll do. The troll will fix it. And then you'll be dead.
Tell her you're just like she is, an outsider, a lost one, a dweller of the shadows.
Really? You're very old for that. Hey, got any money?
Ask what she's selling.
Stuff. You know, cool stuff. Mostly.
Again, this voice. It's not really interesting. Let's end this. Let's continue. Yeah, of course I can't touch anything.
Painting is definitely unique.
Yes, it is. Ask it where it learned to play.
Dunno. I'll just pull it out of my hat.
Tell him you like the tune.
Thanks.
So we talked to this girl, but maybe this one has something else to say?
Hello. Would you for a pile of kittens? What do you say when a cat wins the dog show?
Admit you don't know. What do you say when a cat wins the dog show?
It's a catastrophe. You're fun. I like you.
Ask if the troll belongs to her.
He's my friend. I like him too. But he has a terrible sense of humour. And he eats cats.
Ask how she managed to tame a troll.
Oh, he's not tame. He's not tame at all.
As if you can be the troll's friends too.
I don't think so. Trolls don't like grown-ups. Anyways, I'm not in charge. Tamora's in charge. We all do what she says. Bye then.
So it's a big tomorrow. Well, I guess we are going to let them in peace, right? For now, at least. And I suppose I will go here now, where a dead corpse is waiting for me. I will do that in the next episode. Thank you for watching and see you soon.